Pontiff Sullivan. And as you can guess, even if you don't know the game, this is the path that leads towards Aldrich, the third Lord of Cinder we need to collect. And I haven't explored this cathedral either, so there are a few hidden things here, but I don't think down here. And this is the upcoming area is why I don't play online this episode, or at least not publicly online. Again, you can join me for some co-op or invasions if you'd like. The password, I think, is acolytes. There you see two acolytes, yes, to join. If you set your online settings to the same password, you can either join for some co-op, then just tell me where you put your summon sign and I will summon you, or you can invade me if you want to do that to me. And I promise I will be mad at you. Oh, I couldn't run because it still showed the twinkling titan, I think. Okay, let's reload and get the twinkling. At the ending, or the last part of this area, or the last part of the way towards Aldrich, that was one of the big moments for me in Dark Souls 3. That was like, oh, holy F for Reno. That was really cool. You will see what I mean when we get there, but I'm not far enough in the game yet to join. I had to start a new game after getting a new PC. I mean, I'm playing on PlayStation 2. Squidgeneer found that out. I wanted to do some co-op with Squidgeneer this afternoon. And after wondering why we couldn't find each other, it turned out he was playing on PC and I'm playing on PlayStation. Unfortunately, no crossplay. That one. Tears of Denial. Yeah, see. No, it doesn't have crossplay. I'm on PC as well and still stuck dealing with the Crystal Sage. Yeah, the Crystal Sage can be tough because magic does a lot of damage and it's hard to dodge all the attacks. I mean, the sword definitely packs a punch. Fairly quick as well. So far, I like it. And hello, Insanity, yeah. The Dark Stone Plate Ring. Let's have a look. I got him down to like one hit left, but I keep getting bombarded from all sides. Yeah, it is one of the... You just have to attack them, so you don't have to do much damage against them. You can just hit them with a bare fist and they disappear. It is worth to at least in the later stages to at least kill one or two of the fake sages, so you can attack the real sage. Stone plates are symbols of true knights, and dark purple stone plates are granted to undead knights. Increased dark damage absorption. Lutheric knights work on making them pop. I don't think... yeah, it works. I think you just have to do basically 1 damage. And then they disappear. Should work. Okay, and this part can be tricky, and if you play normal online, this is a very, very common PvP area, and you will get invaded constantly because of a covenant. So here's a lot of PvP, and it's really, really tough and annoying to get through here because you get constantly invaded. Then you have these guys shooting at you, and then there are some more shenanigans going on. So what you want to do, or what I like to do, is either play offline this section or not ember up. Praise the backstepping. In short, praise that I failed. And you have here this little shortcut. I am embered up. I thought that there is an NPC invader, but maybe I just wasn't close enough to him. No illusion ahead. Also, if you listen closely, you can hear those crystal lizards before you even see them. They have like a twinkling sound. A gem of infused titanite said to be an object of infatuation for victims of stunted development. Use an infusion to create simple weapons. Simple weapons inflict magic damage and restore FP very gradually. To help even a simpleton muster some metal. Yeah, the Crystal Sage is a boss that you have to beat, but you can first do something else. And if you do a lot of damage, he's not that hard. Like he goes maybe through 3 summon rounds at max. It's not too bad, but his magic still hurts a lot. So. And I think this is another mimic, if I remember correctly. Yes. Oh, got stuck there. So far, I'm liking the sword. It does good damage, fairly quick. Looks pretty nice too. And this is the golden ritual spear. I think that is the weapon that the Deacons of the Deep use, but I'm not entirely sure. A ritual spear presented to Dark Moon Knights before Sullivan claimed the title of Pontiff. Can also be used as a staff. Sorceries cast using this weapon channel the wielder's faith. So if you cast sorcery with it, those sorceries do not scale with intelligence then, but with faith. But you need the faith requirements in order to attune them. Oh, come on. Well, that was unfortunate. I think that is... These guys down there are the ones that I thought were NPC invaders, but actually just NPCs. Yeah. Now they run at me. So that is an issue now. Because I didn't want to fight them both, but I feel like you kind of have to. Are these two? I don't know. Doing good damage though. Okay, one is gone. Oh, there's the other one. Hey, buddy. So they are wearing the Drang set, and we learned in the Cathedral of the Deep, where we found the Drang set from the item description, that these warriors are known for fighting two-handed. Or dual-wielding, I guess. Could you please stop that? I'm actually here to kill you. Oh boy. Is that even a... I think that is... How's that possible? Is that an NPC? I don't think so. Or maybe. I actually don't know. Couldn't block that. Stun me. Ah, definitely a player, yeah. Ah. That is why I wanted to play offline this section, but I at least killed the both, the two NPCs. This is a big PvP zone, yes. But it's fine. I cleared a big chunk of that path. Now I will just stay unembered. Oh, this is the wrong way. Oh, also that is obviously a death. You can see Archstring Peak there. That will be a fun area. So we're back here. Now the one NPC dropped an item and now I don't have that, which is a little bit annoying. Yeah, it is a very beautiful area. I said that last time, that the whole Earthal part, gameplay-wise, not a fan of, because the enemies are pretty annoying. Then you have this big PvP area. The bosses are very tough and not my favorite. So gameplay-wise, not my favorite area, but visually... Okay, he used force. Visually, certainly one of the most beautiful areas. Okay. Now, quickly checking if I missed something here. Don't think so. That's true, yeah. Definitely worth that they put in some work there. So some of these giants are actually still alive. I'm not sure which one. Maybe this one? Nope. Okay, I can lock onto them before? Oh, yeah. Ooh, I do good damage against these. These are tired, exhausted giants. Too much of an issue. A Titanite shard. An ember. Weren't there two? Or is this just one? Oh no, here's the other one. He stun locked me! A little too overconfident there. Thought I killed him, but he had 1 HP. Then he stun locked me. Yeah, what a jinx. It's alright. Not exhausted enough, it seems, yeah. So first I take care of the priests again, so they don't shoot at me the entire time. I rolled too late, which led to it not being a roll at all. Okay. Poke me with a candlestick. One-on-one, they're not too bad. They move fairly slow. Kind of like the Volnir sword. think there's another item, but let's take care of him first. I think I just did a visceral attack, or I stunned him at least, knocked him down. A Titanite shard. Lots of souls to gain here though. Well, this time I won't be overconfident. There we go. And the Titanite shard. Large Titanite shard. There's another item. Sometimes hard to see with the snow. Yeah, it is pretty quick and still does a lot of damage. Since it also, since we have both pretty high dexterity and high faith, so yeah, pretty neat. Only thing I don't like is that it has this vertical strong attack, but you can't have everything. So where are the twin spears? Paired spears of the Drang Knights, proclaimed descendants from the land known for the legend of the linking of the fire. When the Drang Knights disbanded, they scattered across the lands of southwards. They quickly became known for shieldless, aggressive tactics that struck fear in the hearts of men. Now, here you have to be careful when looking at this. It's because someone is shooting at you. Who that is, you will see in a second. And then we have a special illusory wall here. Kinda opens up weirdly. Let's put that here. No. Illusion ahead. Let's help another player. And yes, down there it gets tricky. I'll switch a few things up for that. Because need a little more inventory space. For my trusty bow, that is still too heavy. Let's do that. Because you want to use the bow here, not to fight or to cheese an enemy, just to pull an enemy out of the crowd. Because there are two of these crocodiles, and one of them is already an issue. I think he didn't even care. Look at him. Okay, now we did 1 damage. There's another one to the left, so... Hey! Okay. That didn't work well. I forgot. Camera. Okay. The real issue here is not only that you potentially fight two, but also that you don't have much space. Because as soon as I get out of this little corner, the other one will attack. Yeah. Ah! The issue was that I got caught by the grab attack right in the beginning. Yeah. These crocodile dogs are incredibly tough, and then with the very limited space that you have here, it's tough. It's very, very tough. But now that I cleared that area once, I will just run through it. But the storm sword, you beat the giant with still shoot if you charge it, or it still shoots if you charge it, but it has pretty low stability, so you can't do it too often. I think I didn't mention that, but that's a good question. You can still use the storm ruler, but it's not super effective outside of the Yorm fight. Yeah, not really strong against not jumper. It's not a great weapon outside of the Yorm fight, but you can use it if you want. Can upgrade it, so it is possible. Go 11 this time. Already goes better than the first time. I have to stay positive, right? So. I had no idea where I was there. Nope. Ooh, that killed me? Again, the camera. It's just such a mess of a fight. That'll take a few tries. I do want to get through there. Tears? Nobody reminded me. Also, can I use the other armor? Little bit more defense. Swoop. Swoosh. At least you get here fairly quickly and you can pick up your souls without much issues. That's the good part about it. What was that? I didn't even know what happened there. Swing and a miss. I wanted to roll there, but I couldn't. But I have no idea where I was, but I think I saw a liver. How did that kill me? Like, trigger my tears with one move. I don't know. Why is my shield not up? What is happening here? Okay, we did it. Barely. One of them is dead. That's a partial victory. Where did he jump? So it's a little bit more manageable with more space, but only a little bit. Oh, how did that hit me? Oh no, I wasted the Tears of Denial. I thought I already used it. Didn't have much S's anyway. So now we at least have to fight one. They are weak against bleeding and fire, but that's not really the issue. The first one is just because you have such a tight space to fight in. And then the second one, I would just had one SS, otherwise it would have been fine. partial victory is better than nothing. Exactly. Staying positive here. Downside, obviously, is that I have to get my souls first. Shadow of the day goes to Shadow. Awesome streamer. Go check him out. Okay, got the souls. Oh, come on. That hit me. What? It didn't have that much trouble with the one on the bridge, which is usually also very hard, but because of the bridge. But missed him completely. Usually you can exploit that a little bit, but we did it! Exoro! Hello! And we got the Ring of Favor. One of the, if not the best ring in the game. So it is worth it. A ring symbolizing the favor of the goddess Fina, whose fateful beauty is mentioned in legend. True to the fickle nature of Fina's favor, her ring increases max HP, stamina, and maximum equipment. So basically a ring for everything, if you look at it. Lord Trek, yes. And then in Dark Souls 1, this ring would break if you unequip it. I don't think it's the case here. Oof, that was good. Let's look at the human drags, shall we? Drags are the heaviest things within the human body and will sink to the lowest depth imaginable, where they become the shackles that bind this world. This is what you need for the Aldrich Faithful Covenant. We have a bonfire here. A deep gem. And then we have the last Archdeacon. So we had 3 Archdeacon. One we fought as the Deacon of the Deep boss fight. We know of one that went with Rosaria, and we read that one of them followed Aldrich, and this is Archdeacon MacDonald. You get the Aldrich Faithful. With that, you will be summoned in the area where we got invaded earlier. So that is why there is so much action. And here is the Aldrich Faithful Covenant symbol. The holy symbol of the Cathedral of the Deep and crest of those who see beyond fire to the age of deep waters. Equipped to pledge oneself to the Aldrich Faithful Covenant, the faithful ensure that Aldrich, Devourer of Gods, remains undisturbed by taking the form of loyal spirits and hunting down those who would trespass the ruined cathedral. Summoning takes place automatically while this is equipped. That's true, Draco. Let's return quickly to the Fireling Shrine. Got a bunch of souls. Okay. I don't think anything that I need to use here necessarily. No, but I can level up.
Welcome, host. Very well. Take
1, 2, 3, 4, 3 levels. Okay, let's go to an endurance, so we're at 20 there as well, and I think I will keep that 20 endurance, 20 vigor, and then let's go 1 in faith. Need about 10,000 souls for another level. Can we get there? 5,000. Close.
Ashen one.
Yeah, no. Well, then not. To the water reserve. Now we're back here. Move off any access spells. I think I will do it though for now, because I'm not using the lightning spear too much right now anyway, and I do want to have the gold serpent ring for the drops, so we get some more item descriptions. And this might be a depiction of Aldrich himself, if we look closely, before he became goop. Oh, there we are. Another Titanite scale. And then we have some rafters. Everyone's favorite in Souls games. Oh. And there we have Silver Knights. Two Titanite shards from him. You can drop here and just run down and drop here, which is the easier way. He just caught me from the back. Sometimes he follows you down, sometimes he just falls down. And we picked up the Easterner's Ashes. Umbral ash of an armor merchant from an eastern land. Surely the handmaid of Filing Shrine can turn this into a few new things. The merchant, the captain of a clan of hunters, was fascinated with weaponry. So that references Shiva of the East from Dark Souls 1. Yes, there was a part really similar, just even tougher. Like the one in Dark Souls 1 was even more nasty, because the part on which you were fighting was half the size of the one here. So it was pretty much half the size of this one, just one half of these. That was a little tougher even, and was a reason for a lot of frustration in the game. But this part is comparably easy, I guess, though it's still not easy. These Silver Knights attack very fast, do a lot of damage. And I always forget where exactly they stand, so have to look around a little bit. Oh, there he is. Can drop down there. Yeah, it's an infamous part of Dark Souls 1. And here to the right is another one, easy to miss. How's that not a backstab? Another large Titanite charge. This part is a little bit of an issue too, because you have two there, but you can draw one out. Otherwise you fight one that is constantly shooting arrows at you, and you have to fight the other one here as well. There we go. And he has the Silver Knight Spear and really likes to use his bow. Oof. He dropped an item. I will quickly reload because I do want the shield at the very least. Yeah, I want either the Silver Knight shield or the Black Knight shield. So apparently, and he falls down again. Are you kidding me? Is it on his body? Seems like it didn't work. Okay. Now, first, before I drop down there, you have a few items, large titanite shard. Then you can open up this path. A little bit of a shortcut, especially if you didn't get the bonfire down with the crocodogs. This is a shortcut you want. And now my Tears of Denial is gone as well. Okay. Okay. The game is clearly conspiring against me. I don't remember. Is there something down there that is worth dropping down for? Does someone remember? Because if not, then I won't drop down. Obviously. See an item and I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. We found an item on the other drop-down place, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And this room should now already look familiar to you. You have this big statue of Gwyn. You have this going on. So usually there is a pilgrim. I'm not sure if we did the quest line right, but let's see. Hey, Koala, how are you doing? The brass helm, brass armor, brass gauntlets, brass leggings. Pretty cool armor. Armor of a knight once known as the Dark Moon. It is said that this brass armor hides something hideous within. I'm not actually sure how this part of the quest line works. It might be that we have to return here later, which would be fine too. Nothing here. But you have this big tomb. It is where you fought Gwendolyn the first time. You see a flower there. Doing all right? That's good to hear. I'm doing pretty good as well. Very, very tired because it was construction time again. Very early. So I couldn't sleep again. The ring. Where is the ring? There it is. A divine ring granted to the Dark Moon Gwendolyn in his youth causes males to perform female actions and vice versa. Gwendolyn was raised like a daughter through the aura of the moon and was said to behave like a sullen, brooding goddess. Yeah, it's just annoying. I hope they are done with it soon, because it was from 9 AM until 12. Just constant electric drill action and hammering, and they are working in the room directly below my bedroom, So it was pretty much like sleeping on a construction site. An ember. These twisting towers you also know from Dark Souls 1. Yeah, at least that's something, Koala. That is something. And this... Actually not quite sure how this worked. Let me test something. You see? Just as a little help. Oh, it doesn't show actually. I don't know what the path is, so I'm just keeping straight to it. Because I can walk on clouds. We'll have to go the way through the way again, but that just is what it is.
Name thyself, stranger. I am Yorshka, captain of the Dark Moon Knights. What beckoned thee to such a place?
So she is the namesake of the church we were earlier, where the other bonfire was.
If thou'st come stumbling here in error, I bid thee leave anon. This tower is a prison. Thy presence shall invoke the ire of the tyrant Sullivan.
No, she's a crossbreed.
Delight to converse with another.
Oh, she's a crossbreed between a human and a dragon.
May the dark moon watch over thee.
Think if you wear the dark moon ring. Don't we have the dark moon ring? I'm actually not sure what triggers talking to her. Maybe this one?
Thou thinkst to remain. This tower is a prison. I bid thee leave.
Okay. Pretty voice, yes. So, if you... you can't see it from here, but she has some scales on her body and she also has this tail. So... Hello, Crafty, how are you doing? Zelda taught Akko fly.
That secret spot was perfect for the Zelda noise, actually. So.
Thank you, Draco Insanity, for the 100 bits and the Zelda sound. Thank you very much. So I'm actually not sure what triggers talking to her. Maybe Master Draco knows or remembers. I knew how it worked, but I don't know anymore. So this is a little hot dropping action. That Hello, Sid. How are you doing? Welcome. Whoops. My floaty magic ran out, yeah. So let's try that again. So I think I actually don't need to roll down here. Oof. Painted Guardian Curved Sword. Where's that one? There we go. A weapon described in legend passed down amongst heretics, wielded by the Painting Guardians. A uniquely shaped weapon with a flat tip. Zelda didn't give enough magic. Yeah, let's blame Zelda, okay? No, I'm not a finger anymore, Draco. But it could be that prevented me from talking to her. Ultimately, that could be the case. So Tired was planning to do some Path of Exile, but mostly zoned out. Yeah, hopefully you get them some rest then. Some good long rest. Painting Guardian Hood. Attire of the Painting Guardians, whose forms are described in the mythology of heretics. A smooth, pale hood that deters magic. The hunchback teller of ancient tales describes unwanted souls who are unwelcomed across the lands and are eventually drawn into a cold, painted world. So lots of blood stains here from people who foolishly die in this place, where it is so easy to go down safely. Gentle and kind indeed. That's what Priscilla told us. And then you drop down here and you're back in the Church of Yorshka. So she is on top of this place. Let's go quickly to the Firelink Shrine, level up. Did you fight the cleric beast? Not yet. That comes next.
How may I?
The doggies? Oh, you mean the croco dogs. The crocodile dogs. Yes, I fought them. And now you get also the Embraced Armor of Favor. Armor of the Pitiable Embraced Knight depicts the affection of the goddess Fina. The face is crafted to depict the goddess's embrace, quite ignoring the fact that her love is in fact as fickle as her weather. So that is the armor of Lortrick.
Ashen one.
Where is...
Welcome home, Ashen. Speak. Very well. Then
we can get one more level. Let's go further into Faith. And also something that I wanted to show the entire playthrough is that she actually reacts to some emotes. If you do that right in front of her, sometimes she does... Here she giggles. And I think there's also something interesting of note.
Speak on.
I think if you wear this ring, she does something special as well. I think it's this ring. Maybe it's a different ring, but we'll see. Let's quickly equip that. No, it is not that ring. Well, doesn't matter. Maybe we can see the other effect soon. What was the ring that I was wearing there? Oh, the Chloranthy ring. Oh no, I didn't learn the gesture because I messed up her quest lines. So that's the reason, Draco. Thank you for looking that up. Otherwise, I think I should be fine. So let's return to the water reserve bonfire. Quickly run through the area we were just in and get back to where we were before, to the spinning tower. And tears, yes. We'll do all that. That bloody long ladder, yeah. So, okay, I wanted to skip this part. That didn't went as planned. Ooh. Ugh. Yeah, rude, right? How he tracks my roll. Well, we got through there. We cleared that path out last time, so no need to do that twice necessarily. And now we go up, up, and above. This is certainly one of my favorite moments in the game. What happens now? Because now you come out this path and you see Anor Londo. Home sweet home, you could say. That was a pretty awesome moment. But it won't be easy from here on out. This one you can easily parry since He does that move almost every time. And then all that you have to do is move to the side the entire time, and then he walks past you. And you have to be quick since there's a second guy right behind him who certainly packs a punch. How's that not a backstab, huh? True, Master Reike. That is very true. Now, we have to see what's going on here. There's another one of these, however, with the red eyes. Means he's a little bit stronger. Ooh. Silver Knight Shield, Titanite Shard. About the placement of the city, I think Cornix, the pyromancer, says at one point that basically the world converges around this place. So it is very much, and we know that time is convoluted in this world, but it seems that space is convoluted as well. So over time things shift and shape anew, so that's possibly the reason for it. Exactly. You see it later at the killing of the first flame, that everything is kind of falling into each other. So this might just be thousands of years earlier, where some of the world has been transformed already a little bit and everything is converging. Oh yeah, and even more so in the Ring City, of course. Yeah. Giant's Coal. Coal used for weapon infusion. It is said that the giant blacksmith of Anor Londo was once the blacksmith of the gods. Give to the blacksmith in the shrine to allow the use of gems for lightning, simple, and chaos infusion. And here's sadness. Time for tears, yes. With this little hammer. He was a good boy. You can make it out slightly, yeah, but not all assets are, so you don't have as many details to it. Then you have this place, the Cathedral of Anor Londo, and then you have this thing. This is the old path. It's now blocked. Moonlight arrows. You must be in Australia. So yeah, actually does help if you throw something at it or use a firebomb just so it falls down. Great. Go. So you don't get ambushed by it? Oh, sure. Said, yeah, for sure. Just go ahead. Oh boy. The Deacon rope and another proof of a Concord cap. That is the Covenant item for the Blades of the Moonlight, Dark Moon thing.
Hello!
Thank you for the follow, Crony Girl. Welcome to the channel. And now the Deacon robe. Where is it? There. Robe worn by Deacons of the Cathedral of the Deep. The deep red pigment denotes the blessing of fire. In times, those dedicated to sealing away the horrors of the deep succumb to their very power. It seems that neither tending to the flame nor the faith could have saved them. So, let me see how I do it the best. Now let's try to take care of the spider. I think they inflict curse and damage. What? I want to be very careful with the curse. That hit me. The camera! It switched around 2 times. Clearly not doing any damage. Oh, now they're shooting at me as well. That is a bit of an issue. And I got a critical attack. Oof. Aldrich Ruby. That was... Oof. Yeah, I usually bow cheese that one as well. With the curse build up and the other enemies here, as you saw, it can be quite difficult. But I manage it. Now you can open the gate. That was my goal. This enemy doesn't return either. We have a few things to now do at the Foundling Shrine, so that is why I return. Yes, that is how it is used, Insanity. See, you're already an expert in Dark Souls games. So we have the ashes for the handmaiden.
Ah, well met, Ashen One. How may I be of service?
Give Easterners
Gracious.
ashes.
Passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Oh. Let me have a look at them. I think the Rhyme Moss might be new. Now she sells large Titanite shards. That's pretty significant. But I think it's mostly it. Wood grain ring, that is new. This special ring crafted in an eastern land is made of metal but with a wood grain crest on its surface. Slows equipment degradation. Wielders of swords originating in the same region follow a practice of inscribing special words on the blades of their swords and are naturally drawn to this ring.
Ashen One.
That's pretty nice. And what else did I get? Oh yeah.
Well met. 'Tis good to see. What needs?
Give coal.
My. The coal of that peaceable giant. Seems like ages passed. I imagine his passing was long ago. I miss the old bugger, I do. My thanks. I'll be sure this coal is put to good use. I'll be smithing weapons never before seen by the likes of ye. It's but a small service to pay my humble respects. Prithee, be careful.
I think for now that's everything I can do at Firelink Shrine. A few souls, that might be enough for one more level up.
Welcome, host.
Yes, one of my messages was rated.
Very well, then take note.
All the good messages. Further into faith, I think the next goal will be 35.
Well, Ashen,
And then I wanted to see if I can talk to Yuria some more.
Speak thy dishonorable. Ah, greetings, our lord and liege. Good tidings. Thy spouse is ready. The time is ripe to greet her. The girl awaits thee in the hidden dark moon chamber of Anor Londo. So thou mayst a true monarch become. Ah, good with the...
So what that means, we will find out after a short break. I will take a few minutes and then we will continue with Dark Souls 3 and we will have a wedding. Nice! Love and romance in a Souls game. Who would have thought? It will be adorable. That much I can tell you. Get your smokings, get your evening dresses, your best wedding dresses, because it's going to be wonderful. I won't be long for too long, just a couple of minutes to get something to drink, and then we will continue with Dark Souls 3, so don't go anywhere. I will play some music to keep you entertained, and I'll see you in a minute or two.